There is renewed hope tonight for workers at the Crucible steel mill.
The historic company filed for bankruptcy late last year, leaving more than 150 workers wondering what's next. Now there's a chance the mill will continue running under a new owner. The I-Team's Connor White is digging through federal court records to tell us where negotiations stand now.
For the first time in months, Town of Geddes Supervisor Susan LaFex is feeling somewhat optimistic about the future of Crucible Industries.
Today, we do have a ray of hope.
A deep dive into more than 200 federal records in Crucible's still ongoing bankruptcy case reveals new developments. The judge approving French company Aristeel's bid to buy parts of Crucible. This move potentially delaying a complete shutdown that was set to happen as soon as next week. Aristeel's $17 million investment buys Crucible's business, assets, and intellectual property. There's a lot here at Crucible that Aristeel isn't planning on purchasing. That includes the equipment and all of the buildings that you see here. Those are in the plans for a second bidder who wants to run the mill. It's why some employees are now hopeful they'll get to keep their jobs.
We have achieved a result which we anticipate will generate a meaningful recovery for creditors and will preserve a significant number of jobs at the Crucible plant.
That's the voice of Crucible's lawyer, Charles Sullivan, speaking in court this week. He's describing a late bid from a company called Loiter Metal Technologies, LLC. $1.4 million in cash to operate the mill.
We are doing everything we can to reach an agreement. That is our goal. That is what we want. That's what we think is in the best interest of the bidder and the union and the employees.
You're now hearing Richard Seltzer, a lawyer representing the Steelworkers Union. He told the judge in this case that the union and Loiter are now working on the bargaining agreement and what future employment could look like. All welcome news in Geddes.
Just the fact that we have potential to save those jobs is very hopeful for us.
There's still uncertainty, not discussed in court, Loiter's exact plans for the mill or who actually operates that company. According to public filings, the LLC is less than 2 weeks old, formed on February 13th through a law firm in Rochester. The hearing for this secondary sale is scheduled for Thursday afternoon. In the town of Geddes, I'm Connor White.